Hey guys, this is Keith at Custom Works, and I'm going to kind of walk you through probably one of my favorite products to put together, kind of make is we make a bunch of different gauge packages that use Speedhut gauges, and this one particular one that we're putting together today has one of our carbon fiber panels on it, and it's got kind of a cool combination of gauges that the customer picked himself and built himself on their website. Usually the customer will pick out their gauges, build them on the Speedhut website, order them from us, and we take the panel and we put it together for you, and we'll walk you through those steps. All right, so these are our panels here. As you can see, the bottom one here is just one of our production metal panels. It comes with a really cool and durable textured black finish on it. These things are great. We make them for auto meter 5-inch and 3 3/8 tack and speedo with the 2 16 side gauges. This happens to be one of our carbon fiber panels, and this one's already cut out. It's actually kind of a lot of work to cut these things out. We actually cut the holes with hole saws. They're very specific, 2 16 hole saw and 4 1/4 for these Speedhut gauges. We also cut out a hole for the wiper in the headlight. And you can see the carbon fiber. Anyways, it's a cool panel, so I'll walk you through. And we got the box from Speedhut over here, and we got some pretty cool gauges to put in here. Kind of neat, the center ones are yellow, the outer ones are black, and we're gonna stick the gauges in and get right back to you in just a few minutes. And voila, gauges are in the panel. It's pretty cool. So anyways, our next step here is we're going to wire this panel to a quick disconnect plug, and we'll show you that in just a minute. All right, so we got the gauges all assembled in the panel, and we also have everything all wired to a disconnect plug. Basically what we've got here is a battery power, an ignition hot, a ground. We've got the right and left turn signals, the high beam indicators, as well as the dash lighting. So when you turn the headlights on, the gauges turn on. You'll notice here is basically a rheostat. This is for the low voltage lighting in the dash lights. This is really your dimmer switch for the panel. The only thing that needs to be individually wired is a couple of the gauges. The fuel, the water, and the oil have sending units that need to be wired to. Sending units come with the Speedhut gauges. You'll see that Speedhut's kind enough to put our logo on the tachometer. Super cool. Love these guys. Great quality on these things. You custom build them. You know, where else could you get this configuration? You can pick the font, the type of bezel, the color they light up in the day, the color they light up at night. These ones are cool too. These actually will have a warning light on them. You can preset what you want them to come on and off at. There's a high and a low. You know, there's a fuel, obviously, maybe voltage, oil pressure, you'd have a low. So anyways, nice thing about the Speedhut gauges is really the wiring of them is really nice. The way each gauge comes with a plug, and you kind of daisy chain the power in them. And they also have a threaded, like a nut, big nut on the back of the gauges. They actually screw and tighten to the panel. Just such a better product than anything, you know, from Autometer or anybody else. We really like these things, been really happy with them. They work great. I have them in my car. Every build we do gets them. We do a lot of these things, and speedhut.com, and they're made in the USA. That's great. So are our panels, so are the stuff that we do. So we appreciate it, and thank you for watching.